Welcome to Winning Wall Street's Money. Help support my channel. We need to get to 1,000 subscribers pretty much as soon as possible. So then I go live streaming because YouTube policy, they won't let me go live until I have 1,000 subscribers. Thank you to all the folks out there that have subscribed to my YouTube channel. If you have not yet, please take this moment now with helping me. Click subscribe. Next, click the bell. And next, click all. This helps you receive a notification when I post my next videos. Plus, click the thumbs up button and every time you watch my videos. If you got value from this video, if this was helpful, then please consider sharing a small monetary donation to my channel by going below and clicking on either my Patreon or PayPal links. If you join my Patreon page, then you'll get early access to these videos 24 hours before they're posted on the YouTube and lots more. If you prefer just leaving a small tip, click on PayPal. Either way, then you get that warm sense of satisfaction years down the line knowing that you helped me become a successful YouTuber.
Saturday, April 2nd, 3:50 p.m. New York time. Happy April. We're starting a new month. We also just ended the first quarter of the year, which is a significant event. Why? Because the first 3 months of the new year, financial analysts will compare the performance versus the first 3 months of last year to see if we performed better, worse, or equal. And that will have an effect on the value and the performance of the stock market. We're looking here at the Dow Jones Industrial Average. What is the Dow Jones Industrial Average? Have you heard of it? Have you seen it? Have you tasted it? Have you smelt it? Okay, the Dow Jones Industrial Average, also called the Dow Jones, or simply the Dow, is a price-weighted measurement stock market index of 30 prominent companies listed on stock exchanges in the United States. Yeah, they're the 30 largest publicly traded companies, U.S. companies on the stock market. Extremely old companies, some of them. So we're looking here on the chart where each candle is a month. Well, not exactly. The current candle on the far right represents the new month, which the new month had one trading day. So what I'm discussing here, we'll be looking at this candle on the far right. It's the third candle of the year. Got it? You can take this one into account too when we're looking to see if we're trading above it or below it. So last month, the last month of the first quarter, look at that. We did an inside candle, yellow candle. Have you been listening to my shared videos in the past? Where you should know these inside candles simply mean that the price high and low of that trading range never went above or below than the prior candle. That's it. Also often means indecision. Okay, so we had a tail, long tail on the bottom, high tail on the top. That prior month too. So now this is recognized as demand, so buyers are stepping in there. And up there, sellers are stepping in. Also, I labeled the low of the year and the high of the year. Yeah, so we're between the high and the low of the year in the consolidation phase, but much closer to midpoint, the middle range. Another thing, we're going to look at the 30 companies in the index, comparing them with the Dow Jones to see if we're performing better, worse, or equal. Why? Because this is a strategy that some financial traders do, retail and investors. Well, when I say retail investors, what does that mean? Retail is the individual trader, and the investing of the institutions, or when I say institutions, that means someone else is managing your money. Got it? We both have the same objective, to earn income. Well, one of the strategies is dollar cost average. Maybe you're not day trading, maybe you're not swing trading, but you want to make contributions, let's say monthly, contributions out of your income that you earn, a certain dollar amount or percentage, you're going to contribute it into a long-term investment fund. Well, some people want to be performing better than managing mutual funds and have lower fees. So what they do is dollar cost average. They buy directly either stocks from the company that's on the stock market, or they open a broker that lets them trade purchase individual shares. So the strategy is using the Dow Jones index and picking the 3 to 5 best performing stocks in that index every month. And you're buying the same dollar amount of those. So let's just say you're buying the top 5 best performing companies in the index every month. Yeah, it could change every month, but you still have a higher percentage of having your income outperform and your performance outperform the index. Do you know what I'm saying there? We'll see that shortly. So 2 ways around this. You might look at saying, wow, the stock share for one company might be $300, $500. That's too much. Because why? You might be only contributing $300 a month doing this strategy. And if you're getting 5 stocks and each of those stocks are $500, $700, $500 or $700, you may not have enough to buy one or all of those. Well, there's another thing, what's referred to as fractional shares. When you buy part of a share, so let's just say a stock is $1,000, it may not be able to afford that whole stock, where you can buy a fraction of that. So using that strategy, and let's say 5 of the best stocks in the Dow, maybe you can contributing equal dollar amount in each of those. So again, let's just say you're investing $300 a month in the 5 best companies in the Dow. That would be paying $60, contributing $60 in each of those 5, right? 5 times 60, $300. So you're getting the same dollar amount, invest in each of those, and over time, you should be seeing the value going up. A little bit more about the fractional shares, because some people don't understand that or are not shared that from their financial classes in college or high school or grade school, parents, or your financial advisor. What's a fractional share? A fractional share is when you own less than 1 whole share of a company. Got it? So fractional shares allow you to purchase stocks based on the dollar amount you want to invest. So you may end up with a fraction of a share, a whole share, or more than a whole share. Yep. So again, if this share is $50, but you're contributing $60, well, obviously you're going to get 1 whole share, and the $10 difference is going to get a fraction of other share. That's how it rolls. Okay. Now let's include the stocks on the left, the single stocks, and let's open up the watch list. This is the watch list on the left. Alphabetical order. That's all we're going to go, alphabetical order. Again, the yellow horizontal on top is the high of the year, and the bottom horizontal line is the low of the year. Did that same with that. Stocks. So the first one's Apple. I think we should zoom in. Yeah. Let's simply look at 2 years on each of these. Where we can see here, and the Dow Jones been declining for the last 3 months, making lower highs. But last month actually made a higher low. That's good. Better than continuing it down. And the first trading day of the new month is inside the prior candle. Looking here at Apple, same thing. It's been declining the first 2 months, but the last month actually did better. Made a higher high, but unfortunately made a lower low. But just appearing that, it already turned around sooner than the Dow Jones. Yep, so it's pairing stronger. They both have inside candles for the current month, which gives just 1 trading day. But the turnaround occurred here sooner. Let's go on to the next. Alpha, Mike, Goff, November. Outstanding. Last month made an all-time new high for the year. Higher high, higher low. So it's already turned around better than the Dow Jones. Yeah, for the past 2 years, it's not as high as a prior, but we're mostly concerned about the yearly performance, okay? This, just seeing the 2 years, getting some perspective if we're higher or lower than the past 2 years, but more concerned with just dollar cost average for the year. American Express, Alpha, X-Ray, Papa. High for the low, high for the year, low for the year. Last month, also a huge trading range. Wow, we didn't even take out the high of the first month. So it's struggling here. Yeah, first 2 months were green, better than the index. In the last month, when the interest rates were raised, this took a big hit on the downside. Interesting. Bravo, Alpha, Boeing, massive problems this company has. Yeah, so we're much closer to the low of the year. Not good, not good. So that's not leadership. I would not want to be purchasing that. No. Caterpillar, Charlie Alpha Tango. Outstanding. Look at that. Huge engulfing candle last month. big reversal, making a higher low, higher high than the prior month, where we had that happen here too. But remember, it was an inside candle here. So year to date, CAT is outperforming the Dow. Why? Because it already did a reversal, turned around. First 2 months were lower highs, lower lows, just like the Dow, but it turned around earlier. That's good. Let's see if we find something better than that. But again, it's better than the index right now for the year to date. Charlie, Romeo, Mike. Oh, no. Wow. Lower lows, lower highs, same performance as a Dow. So that's a iffy. Yep. I'll pass. Cisco, Charlie, Sierra, Charlie, Oscar. Oh, not good. Yeah. Huge consolidation down here. Small trading range. Might be distribution too. That's not looking good. Yeah, it might bounce to midpoint there, but it's not looking good. Charlie, Victor, X-Ray, Chevron, not surprised. All-time new high for the year. Leadership. Green candles, higher highs, higher lows, outstanding. It's performing better than the Dow Jones. So that's one of the top 5 I put on the list right now. So what we've seen so far, that's one of the best ones. What would make it better is if we already took out the high of last month, but that hasn't happened yet. But it's performing better than the index. And price 164.22. Delta, India, Sierra, Disney, not good. No. Nope. It made a lower high, lower low last month than the prior month. It's not good. So it's performing worse than the index. Not surprised. Dow Chemical, Delta, Oscar Whiskey, outstanding. Made a higher high last month. So the trend is up, higher highs. It's performing better than the Dow. I mean, Dow index. Yeah, confusing, isn't it? Dow Chemical and Dow Jones. Yeah, just remember Dow Chemicals performing better. That's 2. Goldman Sachs, Goff, Sierra. Oh, that's not good. These lower highs. So last month made a lower high, lower low than the prior month. It's performing worse than the index. That's not good. Pass on that one. Home Depot, excuse me. I apologize. Hotel Delta, Home Depot. It's also performing worse, making lower lows, lower highs since year to date. Oof, it's performing worse than the index. HON, Hotel Oscar November. Oh, it's very similar. Yep. So that's not good leadership. India, Bravo, Mike, IBM. It's also struggling, not looking good. India, November, Tango, Charlie, Intel. It's still struggling. There's better ones than this one. Juliet, November, Juliet, Johnson & Johnson, outstanding. So last month made an all-time new high. Higher high, higher low for the year. That's leadership. Looking good. Looks good. I like it. It's performing better than the index. Juliet, Papa, Mike, JP Morgan, not good. Last month made a lower high, lower low. Trend is down. These financials are struggling. Even though we did their calling, raised interest rates, not me. I was opposed to it, but the Federal Reserve, Congress, the president, they approved it. Yeah, I don't think it's a good decision. Well, it's still performing bad. Kilo, Oscar, Coca-Cola. Is that your preferred drink, Coca-Cola? Pepsi? I like root beer if I'm going to drink soda. Yep. So last month made a new high. Huge trading range. Something failure happened there. Huge trading range. New low for the year, high for the year. But again, take note. New high for the year last month and that. So that's performing better than the index. McDonald's, Mike, Sierra, Delta. No, that's not good. Struggling. 3M, Mike. That's also struggling. Oof. Near the lows of the year, not good. Mike, Romeo, Kilo, Merck, outstanding. All-time new high for the year. Look at these past 3 months. Huge trading ranges, broke above them. That's leadership. It's already showing leadership. It's performed this year better than the index. Yeah, I know. There you go, the high of last year. But again, we're talking about year to date. Outstanding. That's the first one we just saw that made a new high for the year. That's one of the top 5. So the other ones I mentioned, this goes on the top. Microsoft, Mike, Sierra, Foxtrot, Tango. It's struggling. Yeah. High lows. November, Kilo, Echo, Nike. Oh, that's looking real bad. Lower lows, lower highs. It's struggling. Papa, Gav, Procter Gamble. It's also struggling. Last month made a lower low, lower high. That's not good. Tango, Romeo, Victor, Travel, another financial company. Outstanding the past 3 months, higher highs, higher lows. That's good. That's a very good one. Outstanding. It's not as good as Merck, but again, added to one of the top 5. Uniform, November Hotel. Outstanding. Last month made an all-time new high. Very good. I like it. It's performing better than the index. Let's go on to the next. Visa, another financial one. Oh, it's struggling. Yeah, there's a high for the year. Last month, huge trading range, stuck inside that range. Telecommunications, Verizon, Victor, Zulu. Oof. Wow, last month made a new high and then sold off. Actually made almost looks like a low for the year, new low for the year. That's not good. Something's wrong with this communications company. Yeah. Let's look at AT&T. Oof, struggling too. Very suspicious. Whiskey, Bravo, Alpha. All-time new low for the year. Well, that's not good. Yep, somebody's getting rid of that one. Whiskey, Mike, Tango, Walmart, outstanding. All-time new high for the year. Even though we already traded 1 day so far for the new month, we already took out the high the first 3 months. That's leadership. So the 2 best ones were Merck, Mike, Romeo, Kilo, and the second best one was Whiskey, Mike, Tango, Walmart. So those 2 stocks were the best, outperforming the index. So if you were putting, again, let's just say $100 a month in the index here, or splitting that $100 a month in just these 2 best ones so far, Merck and Walmart, you'd be making more money based on that investment capital versus the index. So again, you don't have to be buying the index. You just have to do good research, finding these. As long as they get you performing better, you continue investing in them. If there's ones that turn around and perform better, you rotate. That's what the institutions are doing. The ones that are managing other people's money, they rotate in and out. So we already identified a bunch of other ones that were good, but a lot of them are bad. So you can either maintain dollar cost average in the index or in these better stocks. We'll end here. Thank you for your support.